Hello everyone, hope you're all doing fine and everybody is safe and COVID free and had a wonderful Easter. As you can see, I have been presented with some Easter chocolate, so actually I'm going to have one right now. So sorry that I have been away for quite some time. There's not been much there's not been much in the way of, well, electronics work basically. So I've done some looking around and I've managed to find some projects that I will be making videos on. I'll just put these to one side. But first I'd like to show you this awesome piece of kit that I was recently given by a good friend of my dormitory who is working or is doing their studies in electronics and happened to receive one of these, but they are leaving now. They are leaving to go back to India, but they so kindly gave me this, which I thought was a really cool gift. And they are high power voltage MOSFETs, well, just generally MOSFETs. And yeah, you've got all the different types here: high voltage, low voltage, the different styles and things like that. And yeah, I thought that was really cool. So anyway, we have a few projects, some future projects. Yep, so I have here a Bluetooth music receiver that needs to be looked at, though I haven't tested it. This has come from Conrad, another one, but usually when I buy things from Conrad I plug them in and they work anyway. So I have to check this. What does it say on the... no connection. Yep. Yeah, no connection. So apparently it doesn't connect or whatever, so we'll give that one a go. And what's this next one here? Fehler Hinweis. Kein Verbindung zu Handy, so can't connect to the phone. And this is a Bluetooth Energiekosten-Messgerät. So energy, it's an energy, it measures the cost of energy, basically. And it's Bluetooth. And yeah, this one also doesn't connect with the mobile phone, so we've got this to look at too. And also I have a couple of laptops coming too as well. So we should have some pretty interesting videos to come. But to help me repair all of those things, I require one tool that is very important, and I happen to just have bought that tool, but I want to look at it first. So let me show you what it is. Oi. It's not very heavy, it's not as heavy as it looks, but I'm sure you can imagine what it is already. Let's zoom out on the camera. It is a CADA 852D Plus, apparently. And it is a hot air station, rework station with a soldering iron. I paid 100 for this, used. I could have probably got one A little bit more expensive, but you know, not used. But because it's been used, obviously there's a lot of marks and dirt, and it kind of needs cleaning. And you know, the screen, well, not the screen, but the actual just like lens that goes over the window here is cracked. So what I would like to do is take it apart and see how it's working, because I did turn it on and actually it's quite noisy. Let me just show you. The cable's really short. So generally the way that this works, okay, so I don't know if you can hear that, but the buzzing is coming from the transformer. I'm not sure you can hear this, but anyway, the way that this works is that if you turn on the hot air gun, the pump will do like an after run cycle to cool down the handle. But the thing is that, oh, that's for the soldering iron. The thing is that it's quite noisy, and I was expecting it to be more like a fan inside that puts air through the nozzle, but it seems more like it's a pump. So it's really quite noisy. Let's turn the airspeed up. And you turn the airspeed down, and it regulates the temperature and whatever. But yeah, really noisy. So now this will run for a few minutes, and then eventually it will turn off to cool down the nozzle here. It takes its time. It really takes its time. It's actually cold now. But anyway, I want to take this apart because I would like to try and make this a bit quieter, if you hadn't noticed. Because when it's... finally! Yep, so when it's late at night and I'm soldering and I need to use the hot air station, I don't want that noise in my videos at all. And if I can't do this, or what I want to do with it, it could be that I just sell it. Because this for me is just too noisy. So, oh, and also the handle has... I've never seen so much abuse on a handle, ever. It's got holes in it and like somebody's stabbed it with the soldering iron or I don't know what. So that can go. So let me get a screwdriver, and I would like to take that apart. And we can look inside together and see what's in it, because I have not a clue what's inside this, but judging by the weight, one would say there probably isn't very much in it. Where's that gone? The cool thing about this now also is that I have two soldering irons, which means I can have one tip on one and another tip on another, which makes things kind of easier for me, because then I don't have to, you know, I don't have to wait for one soldering iron to cool down before I can, you know, change the tip and use it again, and constantly have to change tips all the time when I can use the two main tips that I always use. And yeah, not have to mess around doing all that stuff and burning fingers and waiting around. I've got two soldering irons, that's great. It looks like it's actually never been opened, because the sticker, which is written in Chinese, which I assume says something to do with warranty, is still sealed. So let's take off this lid and see what magic awaits. Oh my goodness, that's a big pump. Okay, seems there is a lot going on here, a lot more than actually I anticipated. So here is the noisy boy transformer, which is the one that's buzzing away, and it's buzzing away because it's loose. What the hell? So let me screw that down. Why is it loose like that? It shouldn't be loose. It's loose because there's nothing underneath it to stop. There's nothing underneath it. There's no stands or anything like that. It's just literally those two screws that are holding this thing in place. And that's really not good. Let me see if there's something I can use to support this transformer. Like a piece of rubber or something. I don't seem to have one. Never mind. Hopefully, in any case, I can stop this thing from vibrating. Well, at least the transformer. Let's plug it in and see how it sounds now. Well, before I could hear it, and actually now I can't. Second problem, pump. We need to get that sorted out, because that just cannot happen. Aha! Loose screws again. More loose screws. What the? Why are these screws loose? Okay, so now that I've tightened those screws up, this pump has no damping at all. Hold on. 1 second, let me just... Lord! So, what we do, we take out those screws and we don't have them in. And then maybe it will then just bounce around on its rubber feet, because it does have them. But for some unknown reason, it doesn't seem to want to use them when you have the screws in. Oh wait. 1 second. The pump screw on the bottom must be taken off before the use. Otherwise, serious problem can be caused. That's what... so the guy, he didn't take the screws out from underneath. And now, let's give that a try, because that was really noisy. Okay. So it's still really noisy. I say really, it's considerably quieter than when it had the screws in, let's say. The earthing here isn't great. I'd better... So the earth screw here is a painted screw which is screwing into a painted chassis. Guys. Oh man. Okay. So this pump is quite noisy. What are we going to do? Should we get it out and have a look and see if we can deal with it somehow? Let me get the light. Let's get some light on here because it's black. Aha. My light is... The batteries are dead in the light. Okay, that's not cool. Let's see if... 1 second, let me just plug this in. And put this on here. Oh, wow, that's bright. Does it help? Not really. I don't really have anywhere to put this thing. Maybe... Let me see what I can do with this light. 1 second, please. So I've kind of got the light going, and now I can actually see something. So what I would like to try and do is get this pump out and just take a quick look inside. Maybe there's something interesting. Maybe there's something I can do to make it a bit quieter, less vibraty, I don't know. Let's just have a look and see what's inside, because it looks really quite big. I wasn't expecting it to be such a big pump actually. And here is the power for that. So let's get the pump out and have a look. See what the deal is with this thing. So my tools are missing at the moment. Just try and get them through here, get these rubber grommets through. So looking kind of difficult. Let's try it from this side, shall we? If I had some kind of oil or something, I could slip them through, but it seems I cannot. Let me see. If we try this way. Oops, made that one worse. Aha, there's one. Two. And we try the other side. Three. Ouch! Ow, ow, ow. Man. Anyway, so now that we have the pump out, which is actually very light, take a look at that in a second. While we're here, I would like to get this board away a little so that I can get these green lenses out. So how does this one come out? Let me see. These just slide off like they always do. Now then, what do we have? Ah, it's held on by those. Okay. 1 second. So we'll just... I don't have the right tools with me right now, but I'm sure we can, if we negotiate it with it properly, we can work with this. Okay, I really should not be using this. And the other thing as well, which I noticed about this when I got it, was the fact that it stinks of cigarette. So it really needs to be like cleaned somehow. It's really not great. Really stinks of cigarette. Why is this so tight? Why are you so tight, bro? Aha. When I put this back together, I think I should use the right tools. Okay, so in theory, apart from the switches of course, because, yeah, I mean, why would they not come out? Oh, this really smells. It smells really strong cigarettes, man. Which is unfortunate. But yeah, I'm going to clean it anyway. Okay, there goes the... There is glue everywhere. What the hell is this? An LED floating. Alright, cool. Cool, cool, cool. Let's see, let's get these out. Let's just... well, this one's kind of like broken away. If I had like no black one, black cover to go over these, that would be really cool. Unfortunately I don't, but if I did, it would be very cool. Let's get rid of this. They stuck this in with super glue. They stuck it in with super glue. I'm going to need a blade. Alright. So, they really went to town on this with the glue, man. Really went to town on this. You can see me slicing up this pipe here. Oh man. Yeah, they really went all out on that. So this might take me a bit of time. Try not to slice my hand off at the same time. It's looking very likely that that might happen. Hey, you know what? Why don't I just do this, look? Just slice through the window area, because that's where I'm going to be looking, right? So if I just cut through that bit, then I won't see it, then I won't have to... That's looking a bit better. And then at some point I can just glue like some glass lens, not glass one, but you know, like a better one, a plastic one. And just go through with the blade here, like so. Kind of just like shave it a bit. There. I should have just went with a new one, right? This is what you guys are saying in the comments. I know you are. Why did you buy just a new one, Chris? Why didn't you do that? Why didn't you use your head and just say, you know what? Just buy one. You know you need the tool, so just buy one. You know it's gonna work, right? A decent one. Spend a bit of money. Unfortunately, I don't have that kind of luxury, so I have to make do with what I have. So now I have two holes. So now we can pretty much just put this together. Yeah, we can just drop these washers on the potentiometers and negotiate this back in without busting up LEDs that should be in there. Okay. I mean, it doesn't look great, but it's not bad either. Drop those on there. Drop that on there. This one on here. This one on here. This one on here. So it looks somewhat decent. Oh, and it seems that they left the lens on the display, the plastic protector from like the manufacturing process. They left that on, it seems, because it's still there. I'm just going to now gently tighten these. This is not the way it's done, guys. That's one. Okay, I think that will do. Just turn these down to 0. A little bit more of 0. Just a little bit more. Oh, that's too much. Used to be like here. And yeah, good. 0, 0. There we go. That will do. And the last one. Which does not point to the number 8 because these are never accurate. I hate that. It really irritates me. You can never get it right. You get it on one number at the end, turn it back and it's not even on 1. Ah, man, that is aggravating. So now that's supposed to be on 8, but is it on 8? No. Okay, anyway, before it aggravates me anymore. Now that we have this kind of... Let me quickly take off this handle, because there is no way. Oops, I'm keeping that on because it's disgusting. Off you go. Look at the state of this. Look at that. It's disgusting. That needs cleaning anyway. Oi, that can go in the bin. Okay, so pump. Let's see what the heck is going on with this then. Is that, so that's a rubber seal. So let's take apart this side. Let's take apart this side. Zoom in a bit. This is really quite big. I was really not expecting it to be this big. To be honest, I don't know what I was expecting, but I wasn't expecting this. I know that much. So I'm curious to see what's inside these pumps. So we have a rubber gasket here. Aha. Okay. It hoots a tune. Okay, so this thing here is loose or whatever it is. So I know what this is now, and I know how it's working. Basically this is well, it's like a valve pump, and it works in, and this will be exactly the same on the other side. So when this plunger goes in, it opens this valve here, this one-way valve, and then when the plunger comes back out, this valve is closed, and then it will force the air through here, these holes here, where there is another one-way valve, and then this air will come out into this like void and be pushed back through the hole at the top and out in there, which goes through here. Sorry, my mistake, it's happening in reverse. This is the inlet. So just think of everything that I just said in reverse, and then that's how it works. In, and then it's coming out of this here. Through those holes, I would assume, considering this is just a rubber seal. And okay, let me see if I can get this off, because then you can see the coil in there. It's already loose. Another thing that I have to so there isn't really a way that I can make this any quieter than it already is. which is not quite at all. Unfortunately, because of the way that this works. Will this come off now? There's that. Here is the valve. It's really noisy. So you can see the coil in there. So let's just take apart the other side as well. Apologies, my memory card was full because I talk too much. Anyway, continuing on, I thought I would eat some chocolate while I transferred some of the data from the memory card over. So we'll get this side apart, which will be exactly the same as the side that we've just taken apart, but also as I expected, that one there. Let's get this little thing off. Hey look, it's not making up any noise now. Whoops. Wiggle this off. And we take this off. Oh, which is... Oh no, I thought it was one piece, but actually it's not. Or is it? Or was it? No, it wasn't. Huh. I thought I broke it, but I haven't. What? Oh. Ha! Look at that. So these are what's holding it in the middle. So they sit like that in these, and that's what's holding it in the middle so that it's not rubbing against the magnet here. Although it kind of looks like it has been. If I look inside here, it looks like it has a little bit. Let's yeah. Yeah. What can we do about that? Yes, it has, look. Yeah, you can see the rubbing, the friction there. So, has it worn away a lot? No. Yeah, so let's get this out, because it seems we can undo that here, and it should come apart. Wait, this is the only one that was... Aha, no, there's two. Sorry, my mistake. Okay. So let's get this apart. And then we can see inside this thing don't know what's happened here, but it looks like something's not happy there. Okay. Can this slide out? Yes, it can. Oh, this also can. So this is what we are left with. So here we have our two huge coils. They are massive. And what looks like where what would be the armature of a motor would go inside and move backwards and forwards like so, but it's been rubbing against the inside of this coil here because I guess it's just not sat properly or whatever, I don't know. I'm not exactly sure what we can do about that to kind of space it out, to separate it, but that's what I could hear when it was running. It sounded like a on the inside. This is what it was. The soldering of whoever's done this, they need to go back to learning how to solder, because there are wires everywhere. And yeah, just like random wires here. It's supposed to be wrapped, but obviously are not. Yeah, they didn't do a very good job with this one, but hey ho. So oh, and here too, look. I mean, come on, y'all. It's just one there. What about this side? What's this like? That one's okay. And you can see that the wires are crossed like that. Goes through one coil and then comes back through the other. So if any part of this, like, I imagine there's probably about 10 kilometers of cabling in wiring in there. If any of that part breaks, this whole thing's finished. So now we've seen what's basically inside, we should put it back together. It should go back together this way, right? Or what do you say? Which way does this go? can't get it to sit in the slot that it was originally in. That's not cool. But this is cheap manufacturing quality. There we go. Seems to have got itself in there. And it no longer reaches. Oh, no, it's fine. Just need to drop that in there like that. Good. So let's get that back on here. And I will put this back together and hopefully I can make it silent. But there you go, guys. Anyway, I thought I'd show you what was inside my new tool, my rework station. Hopefully I can make this a bit quieter. Yeah, and you know, obviously, about my upcoming projects and what's going to be coming soon over the next couple of days, if I can find some time to get my videos together. But yeah. Anyway, I hope you liked the video. Hopefully you find it interesting, and if you do, please like and subscribe for more, because there will be more. And yeah, I'll see you on the next one.